Got something in the Learning Labels team app. The team is an interface to share resources and signal skills among a team. It also shows the learning labels, tasks, experience, and activities, and skill emblems, which represent achievements on queued and completed work. When I log in at the top, I see the menu navigate through the app. This is the messaging interface. Here I can accept team requests or connection requests. I can also see suggested labels. Here are all my teams. Here are my connections that are teachers. With the teacher, it shows all the resources, the labels. Here are my peers. I can click on a peer, and I see one version of the emblems. With this version of the emblems, I see a bunch of emblems and the labels, a collection of both. There's another version that we'll see later in the Teams interface. Here I create a new team, and we call this a contract. And a contract is bound by team scope, and also by time. And it's an intimate experience. So every person who joins the team has to agree to this contract and can review the contract at any time. I mean, you're sharing all your resources you're working on, what you're doing, what you've completed yet, and what you haven't. And so it's there's a lot going on, and it's important. It's important to agree to the contract. You can always leave the team at any time. Here I can find new connections. Once I get my result, I can swipe through them to quickly, invite them to join as a connection. All team members must be connections first. Here's one of my teams, and this is a teacher on the team, and I see all the resources they're sharing in the team context, and I can view them as, labels, flashcards, and maps. Here's the contract again. You can see this at any time. You can see the time constraints on there. This is what the aggregation looks like, the statistics for the team. I can see it on a skill by skill basis, a queued and completed work, summarize skill points. I can click on the numbers to see who's doing what, who's completed the work, who's in queue. Again, definition of the skill if I'm not sure what the skill means. I can do different scenarios, choose different team members, try to optimize the experience, or figure out what needs to be worked on with the team as well. I can click on a filter to only see technical skills or thinking skills. I can recalculate these numbers automatically all the time. And once I see a team member, this is the other version of the skill emblem where I see the emblem and then I see the actual tasks that make up the numbers on the emblem all in one interface. So again, it's a little more intimate. It's really signaling to somebody what you're doing, what you're working on, and where you're at with stuff, and that you can complete good peer reviews if necessary too. And here's just another version of that. So this is a powerful app. It really, gets to the idea of trying to pool skills together to optimize what could be called the collective intelligence. This is what it looks like on a tablet. Same interface, just a lot more space to work with, and it's still very effective. And you can quickly do the scenarios and see who's doing what and pop-ups. So this app does a lot. It's deep and layered. Really does a lot what these learning level systems is trying to accomplish. And the idea is to build these teams, pool the resources, signal the skills, find, make connections, get suggested labels, tasks to work on, and the whole messaging interface to kind of put everything together. Give this a try. You can download it from Google Play, com.skillslabel.team, and on the website, www.skillslabel.com.